All right, so today we're going to be talking about the language of SEO. Now, I get a lot of questions about this, um, you know, particularly with beginners and people who are new to the internet marketing and marketing online, with their products and services. And so I just wanted to go through a few definitions and common terms of SEO. So, and whether you're an internet marketer or an offline business going online, you're going to need to know about this stuff. So let's just go ahead and start off and go through some of the common terms in the world of SEO. Starting off with SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. And the idea here is really just to optimize your site and the things that you do in that realm to make it better searchable by the search engines. And this does apply to things you do off page too, such as getting backlinks, which are links back to your site that tell the search engine what your page is about. The next one is SERPs. SERPs stands for search engine results pages. And these are the pages you're going to see after you type in a search phrase into Google or another search engine, such as Bing or Yahoo or one of the other ones. They're basically the results of your search. So anyone with a business online, your goal is going to be to get up high in the SERPs. So particularly with any phrases that match your business. The next one, meta tags. Meta tags are words that appear in the code for your page, okay? But they don't actually appear on the page itself. They're going to tell the search engines specific information about your page. The most common meta tags are for the description of the page, and that's actually what Google, what you see in the SERPs when you type in a phrase, that description of the site, that's actually a meta tag for the description of the site. So these are, they're invisible to the user, but not the search engines, and they're very important. Title tags are the words that appear at the tab or the bar at the very top of your web browser. So if you're on a page, for YouTube, you'll see when you go to another page or another tab in your browser, you'll still see the YouTube logo and you'll see the YouTube word at the top of that page, or of that tab rather. And that's what the title tag will do for you. It's important so people can actually kind of navigate between tabs in their browser. And again, it also tells the search engines what your page is ultimately about. Alt image tags provides the alternative text for an image. You see, search engines, they can't read an image. They don't have eyes. They can't see. So you always need to provide some text that's going to describe the image. So again, that the search engines know what that image is about, and does it associate with your page? It can potentially help you teach the search engines what your page is about, so you'll rank higher in the SERPs. Hyperlinks. A hyperlink is just simply a link that you can click that's going to connect you from one place on the web to another place on the web. It can also be a downloadable document or something like that, a slideshow even. Hyperlinks can be attached to both text and images. Anchor text. Anchor text is the clickable text in a hyperlink. So many times marketers will use their keywords as the anchor text, since it's going to describe the page that's being linked to. And again, it can help in the SERPs. So for instance, if you have a site on dog training and you want to link to another page in your site or another page outside of your site about dog training, you might, in the course of your sentence, say, this is an interesting site about dog training, and dog training would actually be the anchor text for the hyperlink that sends you to that other page or that other site. Next, we have internal links, and these are exactly what these are: links from one page to another on your own site. So, for instance, this is an interesting article on dog training. Dog training links to perhaps another article or another page on your own site. It's an internal link. The opposite is obviously an external link. So if you're linking to someone outside of your site and on a different domain, you'd use an external link. PPC, pay per click. This is a form of advertising that is exactly what it says. Every time someone clicks, you pay. You'll see that when you do particularly in Google, they have what's called AdWords. And whenever you do a search, you'll see some ads at the top of the list, and then at the side. Those are actual advertisers that are paying. So when people click those, they actually pay, but it brings them to whatever page on their site, a landing page or a home page or wherever they'd like for you to go as the clicky, so to speak. So that's what pay-per-click is. Long tail keywords, they are search phrases that consist of 2 or more keywords, usually more. Typically, the longer the keyword phrase, the more specific it's going to be. So it's going to apply to what the searcher is looking for. So in general, it's typically easier to rank for a long tail keyword since it's going to have less competition. Not as many people are trying to specifically rank for that long tail keyword, that long phrase that the searcher would put into the Google search bar or the Yahoo search bar or the Bing search bar. Keyword density is a measure of how many times a specific keyword appears on a page in relation to the number of words on the page. So it's basically just a ratio. If the keyword density is too high of a percentage, it can actually harm the site, because it's basically warning Google that, hey, this page could potentially just be a low quality, spammy type of page that really doesn't necessarily, they're just trying to drive traffic. They're trying to kind of game the system. So you want to keep keyword density in check. You want to make sure you're not overly using your keywords on your page, or it could be a red flag to Google. Organic traffic is the free traffic that you naturally get from the search engines, as well as other directory listings. It's something that you don't have to do anything for. It's what's coming to you naturally. It's not pay-per-click. It's someone types in dog training and your site ranks for that, and they click on that. That's called organic traffic. Of course, the opposite is paid traffic, like we mentioned before, PPC. A spider is also referred to as a crawler or a robot. These are basically software programs that the search engines use to locate and index or catalog all of the pages on a specific website so that they can order them in importance and user or usability for the end user. Basically, it's what makes up their search engine rankings. Spiders allow, they actually follow links from one page to another, and they revisit sites as you create more sites. They'll revisit them and index those new pages as they go along the internet. So that's why it's important to have links in your content, particularly to your own pages, so the spiders come through and they follow that link and they go to another page and they re-index that. If you've had any changes, they're going to make sure that they see that change and it's indexed on Google.